And right across from the Daegu building, Daegu Church, you can see here, over here, is Ymca, the main market of the pharmacy, Oriental Medicine, Oriental Medicine Street. Korea has tradition where you eat this samgyetang on Bongnar, which is basically during summertime. There are 3 Bongnar. Or the speakers over here, so that could be something else. And there are a lot of cafes here, really pretty cafes. I got shorter. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. I got shorter. 네. 네네. 네. Simple like that. Hello everyone, it's Yuna. My name is Yuna. Today we're gonna take a short trip throughout the Daegu city. Today's concept though would be mainly focused on our health and our culture in Daegu city. You know, Daegu is known for the mixture, like balanced mixture of tradition and modernity together. Shall we get started? So I'm here at Yangyangxi, where the most traditional herbal medicine stores are located. This is the whole street of the Yangyangxi. So the whole street is dedicated to Korean traditional herbal medicine, and this street holds annual medicine festival, and it has been established as a hub for Korean traditional herbal medicine distribution channel ever since so long. This street has a history of 361 years. So let's check out what they have. I'm standing right in front of this church called 제1교회, Daegu Church. This one has been here for more than 100 years. And as you can see outside of the building, it's huge. And it's really a nice spot to take picture of. And also, they have this historical memorial site. It's almost like museum on the first floor. So I think it's nice to check this place out too when you get a chance. And right across from the Daegu building, Daegu Church, you can see here, over here, is Ymca. Back then, I heard that people used to get married in this building too. It looks like it looks tiny, but on the second floor, they used to have this wedding site. And it's one of the popular tourist attractions where you can stamp that you were here. So hi everyone, right now I'm at this place with the chairman of Korean Traditional Herbal Medicine Conservation Committee. So let's hear from him. 안녕하세요.
반갑습니다.
네, 소개 한번 부탁드립니다.
네, 저는 대구 양녕시에서 이 대구 양녕시가 363년의 역사를 가지고 있는 곳이기도 하지만은 우리 문화의 그 조상들이 숨쉬고 있는 곳입니다. 이곳에 틀을 닫고 이 경옥활력소라는 그 제품을 가지고 3대째, 원래 87년째 이 제품을 가지고 다양한 제품을 만들고 있는 회사의 대표이기도 합니다.
Alright, so let's take a little tour to the Oriental Medicine Museum with this chairman right beside me. So I'm standing right in front of the museum. As you can see right here, this is Yangyangxi Oriental Museum. So I'm with this chairman right now. So he's gonna briefly tell you guys about some history.
대구 양녕시는 1658년부터 지금까지 363년의 역사를 가지고 있습니다. 1658년 효종 9년 때 임금의 영으로 이 대구 양녕시가 여기에서 이 한약재를 좋은 한약재를 모아서 나라로 붙여라. 그래서 우리 백성들이 고통을 받고 있는 질병으로 고통받고 있는 것을 치료해주기 위해서 필요한 약재들을 우리 조정으로 다 보냈던 그 중요한 곳이 이 대구 양녕시입니다. 한방 유물들은 진짜 이게 바로 대구 양녕시의 발자취구나.
네.
이게 바로 조상의 숨 쉬는 문화 공간이구나 라는 한번 느껴보시게. 한번 가보실래요?
네, let's get going inside. Yay! So I'm finally inside of the Yangyangxi Oriental Medicine Museum. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 양녕시 한약박물관에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 자, 여기는 3층하고 2층으로 이루어져 있는데
네.
3층에서는 오래된 약재 시장의 그 역사를 알 수가 있어요.
네.
그리고 2층에는 우리가 그렇게 좋아하는 체험을 즐길 수가 있어요.
네.
여기는 기네스북에 올라가 있는 가장 오래된 약재 시장이에요.
네네.
그렇다면 역사만큼이나 뭔가 많은 일이 있었겠죠?
네.
네, 이걸 재미있게
네.
스토리텔링으로 볼 수 있는 박물관입니다.
네, 감사합니다. So we're gonna tour around this area. So I'm currently on the 3rd floor, and as you can see right here, this is an exhibition where you can feel and experience the place that the old people used to live in, the pharmacy area. And over here, you can see the timeline of how Yangyangxi has been developing throughout the history of 361 years. So starting from this one, it just shows like how it changed throughout the times. This is actually a place where I took a short clip before. It's in front of the Daegu church. But look at how like different it is, like major difference. So I'm actually gonna go inside. So right now I can see the history of this whole pharmacy area. Right here, it shows the map of the Daegu Upsang back in the history. So this place, like including the Yangnyeongchi, the street, the whole street that I talked about, it used to be surrounded by castles. So it used to be like wall-bounded area. But then they ordered people to destruct the walls around. And then, so this street in the middle of the boundary area of the castle is the Yangyangxi, the main market of the pharmacy, Oriental Medicine, Oriental Medicine Street. And right here, this used to be the main gate to this Daegu Upsang. But right now, there's no wall around. And this one right here is actually Dongseongro. You know where the name comes from? So Dong means east, and this is east, west, and then south, and the north. So this street has become the main downtown city of Daegu. So this used to be the pharmacy of Korean Oriental medicine. I can see there are Chinese characters on the drawers, but I believe that's where they keep the Oriental medicine ingredients. And as you can see right here, this was actually how Oriental medicine doctor knows what kind of body you have and what kind of energy that you need inside your body by just palpating your pulse right here. That's what this doctor on the left is doing for this patient right here. And then you see how those are, there are little paper packets hanging on the ceiling of it. So there, I think they actually were trying to dry the ingredients inside of the paper bag, just like that. Interesting. And you see right here, this is a furnace. So what she's doing is she's holding a fan. So she kind of makes sure that the fire is still going because she's boiling all the ingredients for Korean Oriental medicine. So it takes hours and hours to actually extract from the ingredients. So that's why a lot of people call Hanyak, which is Korean medicine, love medicine. Like they put because moms usually put that effort and that hours amount of time for their kids or their husband or their family members to have that medicine. This was like professional jobs back then. So he's cutting one of the ingredients, many ingredients over here, and the way cut it and the way you fry it or the way you cook it has to be properly managed. So these guys, these people here are doing their job right now.
Can you put them?
I can't. Unfortunately, I don't really know what kind of ingredients they're actually cutting right now, but they know how to handle these ingredients. So these were various people who gathered in this street of Yangyangxi. So on the left side, he's a doctor, Korean medicine doctor, and he's actually the one who goes out to mountain areas to get those plants or animals if necessary for ingredients. And here are just regular people who need the Korean medicine. And then these people are also involved in trading those ingredients inside the Yangyangxi area. Interesting. So this area actually talks about the actual ingredients. Back then, we didn't have any chemical stuff or like any Eastern medicine. So these show like the leaves or stems or the roots or even flower of plants where they can make them to be the medicine. So they have dried flowers, dried stems, dried roots of the medical ingredients. Now I'm on the second floor of this museum. You can see right here, this is called 사상 typology. What it is basically it divides people into 4 categories depending on their common traits. So 소양인, 소음인, 태양인, 태음인. You see how there are little cartoon characters on top? So back then it was considered scientific, but people used to prescribe medications or Oriental medication depending on the type of person you are. So it's quite interesting. So according to typology, 사상 typology, as I told you, there are 4 different types of body, right? For example, here it shows which kind of foods are detrimental for you. For example, if you're 소양인 category, then chicken, peanuts, and walnuts, carrots, corn, seaweed, peaches aren't that good for your body. So this one shows which food you could avoid to stay healthy. So on the 3rd floor, there is something like souvenir store. It's like food shop. I see like ginseng crunches, ginseng candies over here. So right here, I can see lots of different types of Korean herbal medicine. It's called like 경옥활력소. It's like a shot in your arm. So it's supposed to bring all the vitalities in your body and maintain your body warm and healthy. So right here is the place where you can actually experience some of their herbal water massage not massage, but it's where you put your feet in to kind of make your whole body warmed up. This one is right now closed because you have to come in after 2 o'clock. So you don't have to make reservations for it, but you just walk in and after 2, and you say that you want to experience this. And then it takes about like 10 minutes for them to get ready, and then you can actually put your feet inside of the herbal water. So you should really try this. Now I'm done with the museum tour. I kind of got really hungry, so we're actually gonna go for lunch. There's a place right next to the museum where they sell samgyetang. It's basically chicken soup, Korean style chicken soup. So let's see how good of samgyetang they have. I got inside. I'm actually here to try out the samgyetang, which is basically Korean traditional style chicken soup. Sam means ginseng, ge means chicken, and tang means just soup. So I have 2 different types of Korean chicken soup right now. So I'll try it and then I'll explain how it's different from each other. Yay! Looks yummy. This one right here is called pek soup, and this one is what I just introduced you guys to. It's called samgyetang. So basically, samgyetang is supposed to be more like soupy, like it has more soups in it, whereas pek soup is more like porridge. If you order samgyetang here, there's a sticky rice on the side. So you're supposed to eat the rice and chicken together, whereas this one right here, pek soup already has sticky rice inside the chicken, and there is also sticky rice porridge on the side of it. So let's see how they taste. Okay. So this one is samgyetang. It's basically chicken, right? It was boiling hot when it first came out. Tastes healthy. It has a little like Korean traditional medicine like flavor in it. Like you can smell it. Korea has tradition where you eat this samgyetang on Bongnal, which is basically during summertime. There are 3 Bongnal. According to lunar calendar, there's when the summer starts, and in the middle of the summer where it's supposed to be like the hottest of the year, and then the end of the summer. So those 3 days are called Bongnal, where people eat this samgyetang. It's not that salty. So some people want to put some salt in it, but I like it as it is. So I don't put extra salt in it. But these side dishes are actually, you know, balanced enough. So this one is like, if you don't put salt, it's perfect because these ones are kind of, you know, it's salty, not salty, but it balances out. So they have radish, garlic, seaweed, and then onion, pepper. Nice and toasty, nice and warm. Guys, you know what? I'll have to finish this soup, so I'll continue after I'm done eating, okay? now done with lunch. Right now, I'm in front of a cafe called Dahyang. We're actually gonna try some of their traditional tea. So let's get inside. Ooh, they actually decorated this cafe really pretty. There's like photos on right there, and look at how pretty flowers are. 안녕하세요. So they got really variety of teas. They have like black herbal tea, ginseng tea, jujube tea, cinnamon tea, and they have different kinds of teas like green tea, lotus leaf tea. They have coffee and other drinks too. But I'm gonna ask him to recommend me some stuff. 추천해 주실 만한 드링크 있을까요?
제주에서는 쌍화차나 숙제대구차나
네.
여성분 드시기에는 오미자차.
그러면은 10전 대구차 하나랑 오미자차 하나 그렇게 주문할게요.
두 개 다 따뜻한 거 맞으시죠?
네네. So I just ordered my tea and some dessert. And after eating the samgyetang that I had before, I actually feel like my whole body is like kind of warm. It's a little chilly outside, but then I feel like I'm like well prepared for the other journeys. So I'm really excited for the dessert coming out. So my dessert that's ready out here. This one right here is called 10전 대보 tea, and this one, the one I got, is called 오미자 tea. So basically, 10전 대보 tea, I don't think there's direct translation of this one in English, but it basically means like, it says right here. I'm just gonna use it as cheat sheet. So 10 means like 10, and like 전. So I'm just gonna explain it. So 10전 대보 means that it makes everything complete and greatly protect. That's what it means. So basically, when your appetite is decreased and when you feel lethargic, it's supposed to help you. And this one has 10 different types of Korean traditional medicine ingredients in it. And also the one I got, 오미자 tea, it's basically, it means it has 5 different flavors. It's supposed to have sweetness, bitterness, and sourness, and I don't know about 2 other flavors. And this one I got here, this is called New York style cookie. I mean, I see some chocolate chips, and I think this is like macadamia nuts, I think. And this waffle here is sticky rice waffle, and it has like, I think, walnuts, some nuts on it. And I think you're supposed to cut it and then dip it in the honey and indomie powder. So let's see how it tastes. Okay. You know what? I need to take a picture first. I forgot. I totally forgot. And then I'm gonna have a sip of this 오미자 tea. It's actually good. Like the first taste of it is like really sour, but then like you feel the sweetness on it. I like it. It's sour, but it's sweet. I like it. So you're supposed to dip it on honey, and then some powder here, I guess. somewhat crispy. And it has lots of nuts in it. So that's what makes it special. It's different from regular waffle or like froth. Healthy flavor, but at the same time, it's good. I think it has some red bean in it too. Red bean, walnut, pecan, and some almond, I think. I love it. It's not rice cake. It's as I told you. It's a waffle, and it's made out of sticky rice. It's different from rice cake in a sense that it's a little crispy. Rice cake, it's like mostly cushy, right? Fluffy. No, should I say fluffy? But this one is like crispy outside, and inside it's like really smooth, and with the red bean taste in it. It's something special. It's not something that you can order any cafes in Daegu. So I guess it would go well with Americano, but I already had my coffee of the day, so I'm having with this tea as I told you. I'm on the second floor of the cafe, Daehang. So when you come here, as you can see over there, it's called Healing Time. So right here, I'm gonna try out their massage chair. If you use cafe, if you have the ticket from the cafe, it's discounted. You can use it for discounted price. If you haven't purchased anything through the cafe, it's 2001. So it's right actually inside here. Let's see. Wow, there are like more than 10 massage chairs. You have to take your shoes off when you come in here. Let's see, which one should I use? So you press this one on. So you put your arms like this, your feet stretched out like that. Oh, I think you can manage the strength, like force of the massage machine. Oh my god, I love it. I can literally fall asleep right now. It hurts a little. I mean, it's not that much, but I like it. Like, I like the pressure of it. I enjoy it, especially like your feet, because I've been walking. I've been on my foot for an entire day, and my back too. So make sure that you take off your jacket before you try it. I actually have my jacket on, so I recommend you to take off your jacket before you sit on this chair. So after I'm done with this, I'll see you guys on this special street. I'll see you guys soon. So I'm standing right in front of the Gonzalez Street. It's a street right beside the Sincheon River. This is the street dedicated to the late singer Kim Kwang-seok. Let's see what they got on this street. So this is a concert hall. It's like a stage on the street of Kim Kwang-seok. This is where everyone, if you like the song or if you like to play some performance, you can freely use this stage. But make sure to keep it on the 60 decibel for the people living around this area. This whole street is a street where the late Kim Kwang-seok's songs are played all year around. And there are different types of mural on the walls. And actually, all of these murals were painted by volunteers, artists who volunteer to paint those in memory for Kim Kwang-seok. And here is a sculpture of Kim Kwang-seok. They made it especially so that you can take a picture like standing right here with him. Because now you can't see him in real, they made the statue in memory of him. So I'm standing right by this statue of the late Kim Kwang-seok. He used to be a singer who really wanted to find happiness through singing. So a lot of people actually come here to see him in their memories. And if you look at those murals on the walls, each of the mural has different story. It has distinct story of Kim Kwang-seok in each artist's memory. You would be able to feel the happiness coming through the mural of Kim Kwang-seok because he really enjoyed singing throughout his life. And up until now, a lot of his songs are actually being loved and played by lots of people. So you should come check this street out. Oh, so this one right here, it's an information center, but every weekend at 2 p.m. There's a broadcasting, right here, broadcasting studio. So you can actually write a story of you or like a letter to your friends or family members or whatsoever. If you send it over there, the broadcasting studio will read your story. And you can listen to your story throughout the radio or the speakers over here. So that could be something else. And there are a lot of cafes here, really pretty cafes. And I see some of the restaurants too. And I believe throughout the streets over here and there are many different traditional markets. And some snacks, coffees here. And as you can see, people come here to take pictures. There's lots of photo zones. And this right here is one of the murals of volunteered artists. It's like Finding Billy. Can you guys look for Kim Kwang-seok? Which person would that be? There you go. If you come up if you come up from the Gonzalez Street, there's actually a way, like street that you can walk on, and there are flowers. I don't know if they're fake, but you can feel some nature over here. And at night, I think it's prettier because these rabbits and like cube chairs, I think they light up at night, and these ones too, they light up at night. So you can come visit here during day, or you can come visit here at night as well. Nice place, little nature. If you take a walk for a little while, there's a street called Wedding Street. This whole street has many wedding studios. So when people get married, a lot of people come to this street for their hair makeup or like dress tryout and wedding photos taken here in the streets. Not in the streets, but there are lots of studios in the streets. So if you guys seen Squid Game from Netflix, you'll be able to recognize this game. You see right here, it's called 달고나. It's basically sugar candy snack. You basically burn the sugar and put some baking soda in it, and then you kind of, melt it until it's completely like liquid state. Not completely, and then you pour it on the still over there, and then you press it down, and then you use one of those frame to make some frame. And then your goal is to try to break those sugars so that complete form would be your result. In the Squid Game, who was it? The guy, he kind of melted with his tongue, right? And then he gets the umbrella shape. So this has been really popular ever since the Squid Game was hit on Netflix. So I guess you can try this out here. Hi, so I'm inside this Color Square Mall building right next to Daegu Stadium. And we're actually heading to this Susanggu Tourism Information Experience Center. It's on the first floor. And in the tourism center, we will be able to check some of the health, we'll be able to get some of the health experience. They got in-body machine, and they have this machine to measure stress, I heard. And they have different experience, for example, like making mug cup, I heard. Like it's like DIY, do it yourself, mug cup making. I don't know which one that I will be trying today, but they have different types of experience chance. So I'll get back to you once I get there. So I walked through the hallway, and there is Susanggu Tourism Information Center right here. Let's check this place out. So I'm actually inside this tourism experience center. So on my left side, there is, it's like a souvenir store where you can purchase our products over here. I see they have soaps, they have honey, they have, I think they're wines, I guess. And they have cosmetic stuff, and they have little like souvenir things too. And over here, this is called like Global Education Center. So this place, if you book it in advance, they can actually rent this place to you for educational purposes. And over here, as you see, there are many different types of tourism attraction pamphlets, brochures basically. So if you got no idea what to do in Daegu, Susanggu especially, these are all the brochures for your information. And if you go straight to the right side, you'll be able to see pamphlets or brochures about all the medical stuff. And if you straightly head to this side, this is where you can experience medical tourism services. Basically, what you can do is you can check your InBody, and there's a machine called Xbody, I think. And also you can check your stress level, like how stressed you are, and basically like blood pressure and like all the basic stuff as well. And then they also have this arts and crafts with Korean traditional paper, and they also have DIY mug cup making. So basically you draw pictures using special pens, I think, and then it takes about like 5 to 10 minutes to actually put that drawings of you or whatever you drew on the mug cup. So it's like it's really nice for kids as well. So today, let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna draw some pictures for my mug for DIY mug cup making, I think. And then I'll try out one of their health programs as well. So as I told you before, on this paper, blank piece of paper, you're supposed to draw with this color pencil. And then what they do is they actually wrap this paper around the cup like this, and then they put it in a machine, and then they let it sit there for like 5 minutes. And then once it's done, ta-da, it's like this cup. So let's draw something. Let's see what I can draw. You guys, I'm done with it. Check this out. Did I do a good job in drawing? I'm so excited for this cup. So once you're done with this, I'm just gonna give it to the person and he's gonna put it in the machine with the mug cup. So I just gave the drawing that I just drew to him, and it's right there. He's gonna put the brand new cup, white blank cup over there in the machine, as you can see. And then he's gonna put my drawing there too, and then you just let it sit there for a while until it's perfectly sipped through the cup. I don't know how that works, but it's gonna work. Ta-da! You see this? I really don't know how it worked, but it worked just fine. Look at how colorful and vivid it is. So this room is to check basically your body status, I think. So this machine over here is called Xbody. This is called InBody. This basically shows you like the alignment of your body, including like your back and stuff. Whereas this one tells you, as you guys know, it just tells you how much of a muscle mass you have or fat you have. And there's also like little computer thingy where you can check your stress level as well. Today, I'm gonna try out my InBody. So, as you know, 이렇게
등을 대고 힙부터 주시겠습니다. 허리를 펴고 정면을 봐주세요.
I got shorter. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. I got shorter. No way. No way. How come it's different? No way. You know, guys, I have mic on me, and microphone is quite heavy. That's why. It shows you how much of a muscle mass in kilogram you have, and compared to that, how many percentage of, oh my god, what? No! No way! Oh my god, I didn't know it raises like... Oh, let me just put on my socks. No. No, I gained so much. I gained so much weight. I mean, you guys obviously know about InBody, but it kind of shows you how tall you are. I mean, you measured your height and how much of a muscle mass. I have like 19.5 kilograms of muscle. And compared to that, my fat level is pretty high. So, which means I need to work out. Oh, it shows you how many liters of water is actually inside your body system. I don't know if it's like, I don't know how accurate this one is. But out of 100, here, I'll show you this one. Out of 100, I'm like 75. So the higher score you get, the healthier you are, I think. I'm like, am I above average? I don't know. Well, here, oh, here it says my fat level, segmental fat analysis. I'm like all like normal when it comes to fat. When it comes to muscle, like my upper body is like lacking in muscle. My lower body is like normal. And let's see, I have, this shows visceral fat level. I have low fat level, and I have, this one is like waist hip ratio. I don't know how that works. If you were to come visit here when the professional trainer is here, then he or she will be able to analyze these data to you and then explain like what you have to do and stuff. I'm at this place called Mumyeongjae. Mumyeongjae is a shrine for General Chusachung from Ming Dynasty, who came to Joseon during Japanese invasion of 1592 to help our soldiers out. Mumyeongjae literally means to long for his home country. And this sign here, over here reads Mandongmun, which means I will never forget my roots. And if you come inside, this is a shrine. As you can see over there, this one is a poem written by Admiral Lee Sun-shin on the pillars of the Daechung. Daechung just means the wooden floor. So yeah, this is kind of it. And if you see over there, right across from this shrine is Korean Traditional Culture Experience Center. So over there in the white building, you can actually try out Korean traditional tea ceremony, as well as 동이보감 cooking, which is just Korean Oriental style of cooking. So this statue over here basically shows you the friendship between General Chusachung on the right side and Admiral Lee Sun-shin on the left side. They're kind of talking while they're drinking. So General Chusachung engaged in Korean War for like 2 times throughout the Japanese invasion of 1592 and one more time in 1597. He was really good with the strategy in the war, so that's how they became really close to each other. It's really nice to see the statue, and yeah, there's a whole story about it. Oh my, that was such a schedule. How was today's trip, guys, today? Oh my god, that was such a schedule. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go into my hotel and I'll see you guys later on. I'm here to check in. 안녕하세요.